everybody, and welcome back to Kate's Nail Corner. Those are my naked nails. That is my naked nails plus unt peel off base. Didn't feel like I needed to show you guys how to apply that again. It's pretty simple, and if you have questions, feel free to let me know. I'm going to go ahead and jump in on this mani with my Apex buildup, as you've seen before, but here we go again. I am using my triple vitamin base. I mentioned in my last video that I hadn't used this in a while, that in past experience I had had problems with my nails chipping while I had it on, like the base was just too thin for me to just do 3 dips. But since that time I had started using this Apex method to just kind of build up strength for longer nails, and so I wanted to go back and give it a try. Triple vitamin liquids are just raved about, and I did always like their top coat, so I wanted to give it another shot, and so I decided to do that. This video was filmed a while ago, so I've done a couple of manis since and used that triple vitamin base, and I've not had any cracking issues. So I can't say for sure whether that's due to building up the Apex or whether it's the clear dip that I do on top now. I've heard that clear dip or clear acrylic is stronger than pigmented powders, so maybe that clear dip on top really does just add an extra level of protection. I don't know, but I'm glad that it's working out because I really like the base. I like to be able to purchase liquids separately, and that's something that you can do with triple vitamin. You can purchase on eBay, purchase on Amazon, purchase directly from Triple Vitamin. It's very readily available, which is really nice. So I think for a while that's going to be my go-to. I am going to mix it up in a couple of videos to just try out some different liquids for you guys, just demonstrate how they work or what the differences are and give my opinion. So for now, Triple Vitamin, it's awesome. I recommend it. It's so tolerant. So I'm in the habit, as you see, of wiping off my brush on the paper towel before I put it back in, because some other brands are just more finicky and you just don't want to contaminate them. Triple Vitamin, I can't even tell you how tolerant it is. I had like just the worst moment a couple weeks ago doing a mani, and I don't know what came over me, but I literally took my brush and dipped it into my dip powder. And like, I can't tell you like the feeling, my stomach sank and I thought, oh my gosh, I just ruined this base. Well, I wiped off the brush as well as I could on a paper towel and just got as much powder off, and then like said a prayer and put it back in the bottle, and then finished the mani with no issues. The brush had no problems. The liquids have not gone gunky or stringy. I am floored. I'm just amazed. So I really can't rave enough about triple vitamin base, how tolerant it is. It's really smooth, it's nice and thin. It's just like not too thin so that it's running onto my cuticles, but like just a great consistency. So I highly recommend triple vitamin base. If you're having any problems, give it a shot. It's really worth it. If you're like, oh, I'm so frustrated with dip manis and I might just give up, try different liquids, because sometimes that's just the magic you need is new liquids. This color I'm using is Sparkle & Co. Miss Flirty. It's gorgeous. Look at that shimmer. And I wasn't sure what to expect. I had seen pictures and it looked like glittery, but this is truly like, it's such a buttery feeling. I don't know if that's the right word because it doesn't really feel like actual butter, but it's just such a smooth powder. It goes on really, really gorgeous, and it's just like if you've had a powder that's a shimmer powder, it feels very much more like a shimmer powder than glitter. But when you see the finished product, it really looks glittery. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but you'll see the magic work here. It's really a beautiful color. This is just a basic 1-color mani. I was in the mood for plain Jane, but with a little pizzazz, so I went with this, and I was so glad I did. It's so beautiful. So I'm going to work through this. I believe I did 2 dips of the color and then a dip of clear on top to protect it. So I'm going to go through that for you guys. I will speed it up along the way so you're not just watching a full-time mani, but watch to the end because this color is just gorgeous and you're going to want to get your hands on it if you don't already. So I'll be back. while you guys are watching, I just thought I'd come back and chat at you a little bit. So what do you think of this color? What are your favorite Sparkle & Co colors? What are your favorite dip brands? If there are any I haven't used, I would love to try them out. I have a few new brands that are sitting waiting for me to try out, and I'm excited to give those a go. So let me know your opinions. I love to hear feedback. I love to hear suggestions. So anything you guys want to see, any tutorials, I have a couple things coming up that are pretty highly requested, and one of those is a French mani, and then another one I do like a kind of glitter placement. It's on now and I'm just loving it. So just like a chunky glitter placement over a solid color, and it just looks really cool, and you encapsulate it in clear, and it has like this really 3D look to it. So that'll be a fun one coming up that I think you guys will enjoy. But yeah, let me know if there are things you want to see, and I'm happy to try them out for you. It's always fun to have suggestions. It's kind of like when I ask my family, like, what do you guys want for dinner? And they're like, oh, I don't know, anything's fine. Well, thanks. That's super helpful. Anyway, I love suggestions. It helps me know what to put on the menu. So let me hear what you guys want to see, and I'll put it on the menu. Have you guys ever had that moment where you go to dip in clear and you're pretty sure you just dipped it in white? I've had those moments, and even if it only ever I don't know if it's ever actually happened to me. I know it's happened to other people, but I always panic with that first dip of clear. I'm like, oh my gosh, is it clear? Is it white? And it's such a relief when you realize that it is indeed clear. But I'm just waiting for the day when that's going to happen, and I'll have to go and buff that white off the top of my mani. Anyway, hopefully I'll realize it before I do 5 fingers worth of white on top of my manicure. Anyway, tell me if you've done that, or is it just my weird fear? I don't know. I've heard it happening to other people, so I don't feel too ridiculous. Anyway, I'm going to finish up these dips of clear. I'm going to go off camera and buff and file, shape all those nails up, and I'll come back to finish this up. seriously, every time I watch these back and I see that top coat go on and make the shimmers look like diamonds on my nails, I just go crazy. It's just so gorgeous. This top coat is amazing. Like I said, I think it rivals with the triple vitamin top coat. I have Sparkle & Co.'s 2.0 glossy, and I'm anxious to give that a try because I've heard really good things, but I will let you guys know right now, I just have not seen anything glossier than this Triple D dips or triple vitamin top coats. They're just to die for. And super user friendly. I know a lot of people struggle with like the timing of the top coat after the activator, and I just find these really friendly. I just do my same old routine. You know what I'm going to do in a future video is I'm going to use Revel liquids. I know a lot of people have really struggled with Revel liquids and getting a glossy finish. A lot of people ask me like, how do you go about that? What is your timing? And I've honestly for 3.5 years just done the same with every liquid. So I'm going to pull my Revel liquids out. I'm going to do a whole mani so you guys can just see. I'll probably try to do the activator and top coat in real time so you guys can catch the timing if that helps. But yeah, I want to give you guys as much help as you can to have a successful dip mani because they are heaven. So anyway, I'm going to finish up this mani with my cuticle oil as always. Do you guys use cuticle oil? If not, I really highly recommend it. It's just so hydrating, especially after you do a soak off with acetone or all just the buffing and filing. Did I just say buffling? Anyway, maybe that's a new thing, buffing and filing together. But anyway, it just hydrates everything, and just like I said before, if you get residue like under your fingernails or around that cuticle, okay, who doesn't hate that feeling? This just breaks it all down off of your skin, and I love that. Like, I always used to leave the salon and be like picking under my fingernails or just kind of getting that like gel or whatever off my fingers, and I just find that if you do this, it breaks all that down, and I walk away feeling like I don't have a fresh mani in that way, like with the leftover stuff. So if you're not using cuticle oil, give it a try. Cuticle candy is your best friend. Look at that shine. All right, I hope you guys liked it. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions. Have a good day. Bye.